So, before we actually take a look at the rotational chair bed, which obviously is what we want to talk about, let's talk about what people will experience if they've never come across a rotational chair bed. So what we've got here is Mike, very ably and capably in a standard profile, very nice bed actually, it's in a profile position. Now Mike is now having to get himself out of bed. So what you can see here is Mike's having to shift himself across the bed, moving his weight with his sacrum area, moving across the risk of shear and dragging across the mattress platform there, and the mattress, and also bringing his legs. Now, he might have weak thigh and calf muscles, so these might drag him and pull him as well. He's then having to support himself to get out of bed. And this is a typical scenario for somebody in a standard profiling bed to get out and go to the toilets at night or get up in the morning. Also, you can use, and obviously what Mike has done here for you, is actually put the backrest up to aid him getting out of bed, of course, to lift him up, to get some assistance. And here he is now. He's got no support mechanism to get out. You can buy systems that you can bolt to the frame, obviously, to help, but he's in a position trying to get out of bed, and it's just not that easy.
Oh,
How's that, Mike?
have to do that in a hurry. I'll tell you. No, it's compare it to a rotational chair bed. That if I was less able-bodied than I am, I would want some help to get out of that. I feel.
Yeah.
My concern was, as I got to the edge, was that actually I'm liable to fall out of bed. Having done that, you can see how easy it would be for someone. I'm very able-bodied. I can get in and out, no problem. But when you get to the edge of the bed here, obviously you've got to shuffle your sacrum, your backside across, and as you bring that leg out, there's a natural tendency to start to roll. And if you haven't got the strength of body control, it would be very easy, as you can see, just to end up in a heap on the floor, with all the attendant problems that can bring.
And I think there's one other thing, just thinking about this, Mike, as you've demonstrated, the risk of fall. So if you might be at risk of fall during the night, then you would ordinarily have the side rails up. Now you're in a totally different position because you've got nothing other than side rails to support you if you're going to fall, so these are raised. So if you now want to get out of bed at night, Mike, someone has got to take the side rails down and lower them to enable you to do it. So we're then dealing with two people being involved to go out at night. Or you risk potential falls and you have the side rails down. And we saw Mike demonstrating how someone just trying to get out of bed
very easy.
intentionally.
I wasn't exaggerating that at all. It's very easy. When you're on the side of the bed, you are, because in order to get out, you've got to move yourself across to get your legs out. And actually, as soon as you're doing that, your weight is starting to transfer across that way. Now, I can keep my upper torso quite upright, but it would be very easy at this point. There's only my shoulder here. There's nothing to stop this side rolling off and then ending up in a heap on the floor.
So I think it's a very practical demonstration in a standard profiling community bed, as we like to call these, in how someone is having to work hard to get in and out. Great. We're going to show you now the complete opposite of that situation.